Hello, welcome, come on in.
Hey, we have a very haunted soap today from MacDuffs Soap Company.
It's a Halloween morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
hey, it's good to see you. Welcome to the barbershop. So, Sarah got her birthday present and she's had a chance to use it.
So this is my custom brush. We gave them certain colors, and this is what they came up with at AKA Brushworks. And my bowl. So we'll use it today on the show with you so you can see it in action.
Yes, our unboxing episode actually has yet to air because we had to film some of our Halloween episodes last. So stay tuned for the unboxing episode where we see it for the first time. But what's it like to use it?
It is wonderful. I've actually used it twice so far, and I have to say, what I did notice, this is a different knot. And when they were asking what I wanted for custom, I was kind of going back and forth with Amelia, and I'm really glad I tried this one because it's different.
Dense and beautiful, y'all.
And the other ones that I have, they are synthetic as well, but this one has a different kind of push and resistance to it. So it's been kind of fun to use, and it really likes the lather that I've used so far. I gotta say, it's been pretty fun. So hopefully,
I love the ratio. Like when you put this brush in this bowl, it is just the perfect height.
Right,
it's
the height.
Perfect
and
size.
some you get the clunking sound, but this actually really fits height-wise perfectly. So I've enjoyed it a lot.
It's like they were made together. Plus, we got to see a video of them being made. In fact, here is that video of these being made over at AKA Brushworks.
Yeah, all the love that goes into it. So thank you both.
Really
we are very excited to keep
folks
using it.
there too. So we just appreciate the love.
We
that's
had to
put
give it a
into
mention.
these.
So.
Yeah, so thank you so much. And today, we've been waiting.
We have.
We've been waiting, folks.
It's finally happened.
You hear whispers of things. You hear whispers of iconic Halloween scents. And this one seems to be as iconic as they come, y'all, because just about everybody, when we were asking about Halloween scents, was like, Governor MacDuffs, get Haunted Cabin.
Which is why we had to wait for Halloween to let this one drop.
Right.
So
we shipped it from Canada for y'all, where the cold weather comes from. So we're very excited. Let's meet this show. Now, we have Summer Cabin in the cabinet.
We do.
We have Autumn Cabin in the cabinet because we have shot a couple of fall videos ahead of this one. So just our upcoming episode.
But this is technically our third cabin.
And not to give anything away, but with Autumn Cabin, we loved it! So I'm excited about this one.
So tune in next week.
Okay, what do you got?
Step into spooky season with Haunted Cabin, a fragrance made for a cold moonlit Halloween night.
Haunted Cabin conjures an otherworldly scent experience that pays homage to the undead and the macabre and pumpkin spice. That's how it's written. That's awesome. I am in for this.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it's time to just unbox it here. What do you think?
So our neighbor to the north, y'all, this is how it's packed when Sean...
All right. You know you're a wet shaver when you get this size box, and you know that only maybe 1-2 shaves cups of, you know the size, y'all.
Thank goodness. Great things come in small packages around here, y'all.
Oh.
Whoa!
Some things.
We got some stuff, y'all. We got some samples for y'all. Because unless it's a brand new soap, and Sean wants our opinion on it, we don't smell the samples from MacDuff. We give them away to y'all. Looks like there's a try.
There's more.
There's a DSP. And this is just in case we end up doing that episode someday. We don't want to pre-smell the soap.
Wow.
Whoa, y'all, there is some really cool stuff here.
There's a lot of things. Get ready for confetti.
What do we got? We got stickers! We got stickers on a note, ladies and gentlemen! In fact, we have stickers on a note, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a good day for the Barbershop Duet. Happy Halloween indeed. Wait, what? There's more?
Trick or treat.
What? Trick or treat? What?
Ta-da!
And candy! Sean!
That's fun!
It's awesome! I love it. So cool.
Oh,
these will look perfect. We have to move into a new soap cabinet because we have too many now. So it needs stickers on it. We're so excited.
We needed stickers. Thanks, Sean.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Let's see
Actually, I forgot about the soap. I got so excited.
I know. There's so much other stuff. We almost forgot that we were just playing with the box.
We're clearly having no fun around here. All right.
Holy.
Ooh. Now that is a thing. I don't know if this will come across on camera.
Brace yourselves. Look at that.
A thing.
That's as haunted as you get. Oh, I love whoever comes up with these labels. They are just
completely
beautiful.
evening, but approaching. Time to get creepy.
It almost looks like it's like noon, except you can't see the sun because the storm is so big.
Actually, is that true in Canada that sometimes the sun doesn't really...
Oh, right. I guess if you're far enough north in Canada, right, where the cold air comes from, it's just like night all day or day all night.
So maybe
things get crazy. It's a perfect
Canada
place for
haunted
Halloween.
cabin. It may not be black.
I am so excited for this first impression. We also, for our constant viewers, just picked up the MacDuffs Pasteur collab that is about a library.
So
like it's an homage to the New York Public Library, the one from Ghostbusters. So speaking of Halloween.
Yeah. We were about to watch that tonight.
Okay, I did the last Gavin.
Did you?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I think you might have. Okay. We could do a joint with.
I don't think I have the strength. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I get more of, which is funny because Autumn Cabin I thought would have more of the pumpkin-y stuff.
Yeah.
But I do get a little hint of that spice going on.
Nice.
And something warm and buttery, maybe?
I can always tell when it's a little bit different than she expected. And I think this one's a little bit different than she expected. I'm excited.
It's good. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm smelling.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Give it away.
Oh, I love it.
Right? It's pumpkin.
Oh, I love it.
There's like a butter cookie.
Oh, but yes. Okay, but y'all, normally when you smell a pumpkin scent, the sweet goes sweet.
Yes, true. It is not.
And kind of fades, right?
It's savory right
Not
away.
here. You do get a hint of sweet. You get a sweet, but it is beautifully
Just enough to know it's pumpkin.
Yes, and just beautifully savory.
Yeah, savory is the word that I keep getting.
Oh, like
there's spices and like woodsy stuff going on.
Y'all, I'm gonna put two words together. I don't know if I've ever put together before. It's a buttery pumpkin.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
I love this. And what better scent to have on your face than to start with a pumpkin butter?
Like if I had like pumpkin bread and I loaded butter on it right out of the oven, there's something of like you can smell the warmth in there.
Oh, almost the same way that like buttered popcorn has that beautiful butter like scent to it. Like that's in here.
Not movie theater butter.
No,
popcorn.
like
the real
butter.
kind.
Yeah, not the oily stuff. They have to strip mine in Texas. No, this is different.
Savory still is kicking in there. It's
and then not, and then it turns on you, and it's not savory anymore, and it almost takes a trip to Cologne Town almost there at the end. I love how this finishes, Sean, because this starts in a way that you think you're being led down to what it's going to finish smelling like, and it's not.
Right, and it's perfect because we're just finishing out all of our Halloween stuff, and we've hit tons of different pumpkins on the way to this.
Right.
And this is a nice, like, closing out kind of pumpkin vibe.
And you know what I like about the cabins, Sean? This is our fourth. They're so different. They're so different. There's not a hint of summer cabin in this at all.
No.
Oh, this is beautiful. I mean, he just started over with each one.
Right? Okay, so do we see if it wakes up more in the lather?
Absolutely. Get your bowl ready. My
Gotta
goodness.
break this bowl in a
There's
little bit
something
more.
in here that I can't quite
I know. I'm wondering in the lather if it'll wake up because
place
there's like
yet.
a third tier I'm not quite catching.
Yes, and MacDuffs is one of our softest soaps. Do not put your brush into this bowl or it will come out overloaded. And y'all, it's just this beautiful, like looks like a walnut. I love the MacDuff pours.
Ooh, it's like so whipped almost, like I want to be able to eat it.
It's as comforting as maple without any maple. I'm not sure how they're doing this.
It's yeah. You can smell the spices, but they're different. They're very aromatic
like
spices.
a little bit of a burnt sugar.
Yeah, or butter. I don't know. Is it the
Smell
melted
to it
butter?
that keeps it a little haunted, y'all.
It's something.
Oh, and then something a little woody or like a little charming underneath it that's kind of grounding it all.
It's not gingerbread. And it's not.
Oh, but I could see where you would smell that.
It's close. Whatever the spice is, there's something.
You're right. That spice is a little bit to ginger. It just doesn't go all the way.
No.
Ooh, I wonder if it's like an allspice.
Right,
or
it's something like that, but it's very fresh. It's not the pre-mixed one that you'd get at Target. It's like someone just put it together in front of you.
And this is cooked pumpkin, y'all, but it's almost like if you could smell the kitchen in the process of a pumpkin pie being made. It's
like
not done yet.
No.
You're not getting the bread
It's still
smell.
in the
You're getting
oven.
the pumpkin
It hasn't
smell.
come out yet.
Yeah.
Or it's like the day after. The next day, you can tell somebody had cooked something.
And there's just a couple of woody, maybe grainy things in here that do keep it a little bit. What was that? It do keep it a little scary.
I'm getting like, the Hansel and Gretel vibe where you want to like bring them, like it's haunted because it's like pulling you in.
It's alluring, but when you get there, you might get thrown in an oven.
Wow. Oh, this ladder's happy in this bowl.
I am just charmed at the sweet in this because it's plenty, but it's light. And I don't know how better to describe that. Does that make sense? It's just if this were any sweeter, it would have taken this somewhere else.
Right. I keep thinking of like a recipe where I know I always mess it up, but it's like perfectly mixed. There is nothing that's out of place.
She's a fine cook.
I made a face.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. Look at that lather.
I do the cooking.
He does.
Oh. Whoa. Something woke up in the middle that's almost citrus. You smell that?
Right. Well, it's funny because I was just thinking of Summer Cabin and how the citrus hits you right at the beginning. And this one, the spices really get to me. It's a much calm. I don't want to say calmer. That's not.
I wonder if you leave Summer Cabin in the cabinet for 50 years, if it ends up smelling haunted.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's on the lighter side, not scent-wise, but it's not like potency-wise. It's a little lighter, but I kind of like it. It's just a sweet little hug.
And we've noticed, y'all, sometimes with the Halloween scents, they are meant on purpose to be and have some of that in it, right? To be a little scary, to just bring you into this holiday. But y'all, if you are haunted cabin at the Christmas church service, you would be right at home. I mean, I hate saying that because it's haunted cabin, but y'all, this is a beautiful scent. This could work really well all the way through New Year's, I think. And like much of what MacDuff makes, there is just such a perfect balance in here that I can't separate out the scent notes. It's too good. It's too much of a perfect recipe. So, if only there was a way we could cheat. The most cologne potential I think we've seen in a cabin yet, right?
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. As you venture into the dark woods of Haunted Cabin, you're greeted by the unearthly aroma of ripe pumpkin. What do we say? Not in the bread yet, but just a ripe pumpkin. Its essence intertwined with bewitching blackberry and an apparition of allspice. I said it. Halfway to nutmeg.
Oh, look at this next one, though. The scent of orange peel.
Yes. Remember, didn't we say that was something in the middle that came out almost as citrus?
And I think that's what we found here.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So the scent of orange peel and honey emerges from the shadows.
Wow.
Maybe it's not butter. We were getting honey.
Yes, absolutely.
But like melted,
an
like
underlying
oozy
sense of sorcery.
Nice.
Whoa. The journey takes you to the depths of the cabin where you'll discover the pestilent patchouli and the supernatural seduction of sandalwood. Whoa, just totally under everything.
Wow, but as you try and escape, you are bound by the sinister notes of tobacco and oud as if they were conjured from the very depths of the afterlife.
Wow.
That is the bottom scent.
Wow, that is. And I think that's what brings it for me into a little bit of the cologniness, that beautiful oud. And the beautiful,
and I kept getting, like when you make your pumpkin bread and on the outside, it doesn't burn, but it gets a little harder around the edges. Sure. I was getting something darker, and that's all I could see in my head. A little bit of that
burnt sugar
but I couldn't,
smell.
Yeah, and it must have been the tobacco and oud kind of smell. Like that under darker tone.
I wonder if this cabin has a basement, because we need to go a little deeper. I am beguiled by the cabin series because there's always a hint of a gourmand. Do you sense that?
Can you hear?
Yeah, and it doesn't stay all the way, but it's just lovely there, reminding you that something in there is on.
It is, but savory, I think, is a good word for this cabin.
It's not like a sweet muffin. It's a savory food. It's a popcorn. It's something like that.
It's because sometimes with the pumpkin, it tends to get really sweet, and this one has somehow stayed in that honey buttery in-between zone.
Right, because honey is not something that hits you as like uber a sweet smell. It's an earthy, it's a subdued.
Right. But it has a sweeter note to it, and add that like darkened orange peel to it, and it's just enough brightness to be like, what is that?
I love that you feel safe inside the haunted cabin.
You do oddly feel safe there.
Right? Maybe just
I
the
think
ghosts are
it's
wandering
more-
around the outside. knocking on
or
the
I think
windows.
it's more haunted just because it's so old and creepy looking on the outside.
Right.
But it's been well loved on the inside.
Yeah, you want a ghost story for Halloween? We just had to replace our air conditioner. And the old one, when you listened to it at night, you heard music from the 1920s. I don't know how to explain it. We would hear the same music in the same key. My cousin Melinda, she'll be on the show soon, came over and listened to it as well, looked at me and went, clarinet? Uh-huh. Yo, we could not explain it, but like a radio broadcast
Consistent.
from the 20s every night.
Was different,
And
though.
it didn't start until maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Right. We'd had it for a while. It just decided we should listen, I guess.
And I thought maybe it's just the hum of the white noise and our imagination somehow through it all, but we just got our air conditioner replaced.
Totally fine.
No music, y'all.
It's oddly quiet
No
around here.
music. Now, across the bay, you can see the fairgrounds of the 1915 exposition
Yeah, right.
that was in San Francisco and that was creepy as you all. So it's almost like we were hearing that.
Something in a different dimension, different
I
time.
don't know.
Oh, no.
So that's our little ghost story to go along with this. But we felt safe inside because clearly that music was coming from outside. I get that same sensation with this. I'm happy to be inside.
I'm so glad we finally got to open it. Everyone had talked about it so much, and we're like, don't tell us, we haven't smelled it yet.
I'm so beguiled by this. And I love that, it's Halloween, so you're going to get a handful of pumpkins. They're all so different.
Right?
They are all so different because when you go to Target, let's be honest, and you buy a pumpkin spice something, they all smell exactly the same.
But no, this
These
has a different
shavings,
twist and
so-
love.
Y'all, just so different. Each pumpkin and how each one has been wrapped up and cared for in the scent.
It's true.
There is winter and ho, ho, ho Christmas cabin coming, y'all. So I think there are 6 total, but you can let us know if we're off by 1 or 2. Oh, what's that you say? Oh, yeah. See, all you have to do is go out the door of your autumn cabin and find the thickest wood that you can see. Go into that forest and then keep going. Once the sun goes down and the path gets narrower and narrower and your shadows get longer and longer, you're going to see a structure off in the distance where you can go and get your own. So, head over to MacDuffsSoapCompany.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff. Y'all, I am hot off my shave with Haunted Cabin, and it was awesome. Yes, it's a pumpkin spice, but not in a way that you would ever imagine. It's a pumpkin spice in a haunted house, and it's just beguiling. Everything in this is fun and sophisticated and clever. It's clever, y'all. And Sean's behind it, and he's awfully clever too, so that makes a lot of sense. It was a little bit spooky. It was mostly comforting and fun, and the lather, y'all, matching the scent in its deliciousness. It just goes into the bowl like butter, and as you put it on your face, you're just grateful for everything it's got to offer, and it's always more in my bowl than I expect there to be when I'm done with 3 passes. You know what I mean? Hey, looking forward to our Christmas cabin.
Welcome to Messages. So as of Wednesday, if you go back and check our clown fruit episode, we are actually having a giveaway!
Douglas and Fran sent us an extra clown fruit from Phoenix Shaving to give away in honor of Halloween. So all you have to do is be one of our loyal subscribers and make a comment in the clown fruit video. And a week from now, we will pull one lucky name and we will send it out to you. Compliments of the Barbershop Duet, Phoenix Shaving, and just a way to say Happy Halloween.
So, since you got to shave with Autumn Cabin first,
I did get to
does
shave
that
with
mean I get to shave with Haunted Cabin
Yes,
first?
you can absolutely have the honor of
I
this,
think
although
this is
I
a
will
good
be a
deal.
little sad that you're going to be the first one to do this.
We can share. It's
Yeah, y'all, thank you so much. And Sean, for putting so much work and effort into these products and for being an awesome musician.
Yeah, and all our little fun little goodies and surprises in our box. That was so great.
Oh, I know. And hey, there are a bunch of fantastic soaps over on the MacDuffs site. If you are a fan like we are, let us know in the comments which one we should cover next.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love that MacDuff himself is on the sticker, as if you were not aware. They named a dog MacDuff and then named the soap company after him.
Isn't that
the
so
sweetest
cool?
thing?
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You will smell better just watching this.